The David Njoku thing concerns me a little bit because there seemed to be a honeymoon period across the board. This is the undoing of the honeymoon period, and I don't expect them to trade him.
Well, they don't really want to trade him. So therefore, the price will be set fairly high for that. They're not going to give him away. They don't want to do that. But having said that, Drew Rosenhaus, when he takes on a challenging situation like this, he usually has some kind of an idea of what the interest is in the player, and that he probably has something up his sleeve in terms of an offer or potential offer from another team or two. Look what he was able to get the Browns for Duke Johnson. It turned out to be a win-win for everyone. So if David Njoku doesn't want to be here and they can get the right price for him, then it makes sense to move him. If not, it's time for him to come back and play some football.
How does that work out? Rosenhaus actually goes to the general managers of other teams and says, I can get you the third round from somebody, or I can get you the second round, whatever. Is that how that works, or is it more of a case that the Browns front office is more understanding of what wants to be done by Rosenhaus?
Well, I think it gets to a point where the team gives the agent the opportunity to go out and try to strike a deal. And therefore, he's the broker, and he'll go to, whoever and try to come up with the trade parameters. That's what he did with Duke Johnson. And if he can do something similar for David Njoku, then maybe a trade will happen before the deadline.
It's interesting because he's got to follow what Njoku wants style-wise or scheme-wise, and he might have it right here, but might not be able to get it anywhere else.
Yeah, I really thought that this would have been a great situation for David Njoku to be in this season, to be able to play in a two tight end scheme where he was going to get on the field almost all of the time in it. I mean, Kevin Stefanski played two tight ends 57% of the time in Minnesota last year, which was a league high. So therefore, that puts David Njoku on the field a lot. Now, I'm sure he wants to be the number one tight end somewhere, and he saw the writing on the wall that he wasn't going to be
right.
that here with the Browns paying Austin Hooper $10.5 million a year. But I still think it would have been a very good situation for him.